I'm here with Eddie Hearn. We're walking the streets of
me down the street.
We're walking the streets of Mayfair at the moment. Eddie, obviously we're waiting for a resolution on Conor Benn's situation. Where are we with it?
So he's in the process now, the legal process of going through hearings and having his case heard, which is important because obviously he's going to come out with his own statements and interviews this week around everything, mind those folks. And we want the process to be undertook. Ultimately, no one's going to be happy until that information and that process is out there. So he's got his own fight in his hands now, which he's undertaking, and obviously everyone will be aware of that in due course.
And you feel that it's going to come out positively for him ultimately?
Gareth, it's difficult because when you know the facts and you know the kid, I believe him. But someone had a good line in this situation. You're not innocent until proven guilty. You're guilty until proven innocent, which isn't really fair, but that's tough. That's the responsibility as an athlete. So I just hope that people will listen to him, digest the information, and give him a chance ultimately, because his career's on the line. He's the one that implemented all this testing. He's obviously passed all his UCAD testing as well. There's a lot of different investigations that are going on at the moment, but I hope people give him a chance to be heard.
Do you have any regrets about the way it kind of panned out in fight week, in the way that the sequence of things happened?
Contractually, we always have to let the British Boxing Board of Control decide whether they're going to sanction the bout or not. Obviously, Team Eubank, after digesting the information through the medical team, were happy for the fight to proceed. And at that point, we have to rely on the British Boxing Board of Control to make their decision. They made their decision. We got that decision about an hour before the media workout. Everyone was quite pissed off and bullish that that decision took so long. We probably said some things that we shouldn't have, but we had to look at our situation, our options, which was ultimately to challenge that via an injunction, which would have been very easy to win, or to use another commission, both of which we decided not to do. I don't think the board's decision was wrong at all. I just don't understand why it took 2 weeks, and it reflected badly upon us more than anything. But we were waiting for their decision, and if the decision would have come on receiving the information or within 24 or 48 hours, no one would have even mentioned this. We would have just said, fight's off, the board have made their decision, and on we go. But we were faced with 2 weeks for a decision, and also, obviously, by then we've done the launch party, we've got the media workout, we're about to do the press conference. We've got a fighter that wants to fight in Chris Eubank Jr. And, we got some shocking news before I got 75 YouTube cameras stuck in my face. So, yeah, maybe in hindsight, I think there's a lot of things we can always do better. But we always have to lean on the governing body to decide whether they're going to sanction the fight or not. They ultimately decided not to. And the fight didn't take place.
Quick one on Anthony Joshua. I heard you say on the DAZN show that Dillian Whyte's emerging as a front runner for a fight in February, March.
I just feel like with AJ, he doesn't really want to take an easy fight. He just, I don't really see the point. All camps are hard, all fights are hard. What do you think about the Dillian Whyte fight? So I think it's a great fight. Dillian Whyte has a very tough fight against Jermaine Franklin on November 26th. But if he wins that, I think it could be next Frazier.
Have you spoken to Dillian about that?
Both guys are desperate.
Big fight, stadium fight?
Yeah. Huge fight. 2 Londoners, 2 big heavyweights. First one was epic. Second one, everything's on the line.
Katie Taylor this weekend, yes. Of course, against Carvajal. She's an unknown quantity, but she's a mandatory.
Yeah, 19-0, I think.
2 KOs.
Yeah, all these fights, they always get themselves up for fighting Katie Taylor. The danger for Katie is, can she get herself up for this the same way she did for Serrano? The answer is she's Katie Taylor, and she's a legend. And we're on our way to see her now. And I expect a great fight. The scene of her pro debut, actually, Wembley, we're expecting 7,000 or 8,000, going to be a huge crowd. Fantastic co-main event between Jordan Gill and Kiko Martinez.
Yeah, looking forward to that one.
World title eliminator.
Good
Gary
one for
Cully in a
good
very
test.
Tough fight as well. Ellie Scottney going for the European title. Johnny Fisher, big card.
Just on Katie as well. What's the chance of getting this big Croke Park fight a return with Amanda Serrano?
Not much, but recently Serrano's been saying the right things. That's going to do 80,000 at Croke Park. That would be.
Can you get the permissions for that?
Yes,
do you think with the police and the government?
Yeah, we were very far down the line for that last August.
Yeah.
So hopefully she wins on Saturday, and we can start planning spring summer at Croke Park.
And do you think it will be Serrano? Is that the right opponent? Do you believe?
It's the fight. It's the best fight we've ever seen. The rematch is epic. It's huge money for them both. Let's get it, mate.